Okay, so welcome to Ask Jen Anything. It's so weird to like talk about myself in third person. Anyway, we wanted to do this call because we get so many questions, and most of them are actually the same questions over and over. Some of them in my DMs, some of them in these two ladies' DMs, some of them private, some of them public. And so we just wanted to create one place to get your questions answered. And if you're not sure what to ask, that's okay because ChatGPT told me what you might ask. So we can break the ice a little bit. Um, so just real quick, right? I started this 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Gosh, my daughter's 12 years ago. I still can't believe it's been that long. Because I wanted $500 a month and I wanted to cover my truck payment and I wanted to do it from home. I had no idea. We didn't call it internet marketing and digital marketing and affiliate marketing back then. We did the job. We didn't promote courses that taught us how to do the job. We did it. So it's like you're a contractor and then people are selling courses on how to be a contractor. We're just out building houses. We weren't reading about how to build houses. I think the market has made it extremely confusing with all the things. I'm just as guilty. I taught all those things. And looking back now, being 10 years into this, it's like, yeah, I taught it because we were teaching it. I was following what my mentors were doing. And now just going back to my own life and my own, what did I do that made me the most amount of money? I did it. I didn't teach anybody. I did it. And I relied on other people to do the teaching. So any questions you guys have, I've built on Facebook and TikTok primarily is where my income comes from. I do have a YouTube and an Instagram. I do nothing with them. They're there. Someday, one day I might, and there's content already there. I'm a firm believer that don't do systems if you can't delegate some of the work out. You should never be doing anything by yourself until you get to a point when you can hire out, delegate out. Kristen does funnels. I don't touch them. I don't pretend. Today I had a question. I'm like, how much are you going to charge me? She just does it. It's her lane. It's how she makes money. I don't think about it. I move on to the next thing. I like to pay people because I don't want to worry about learning. I don't need to know everything. I have zero desire to learn everything. I really want you to walk away from this call going, this is easier than I thought. It's easier than I believed. It's easier than I want you to think about this. People who are in sales, all the way up to politics, they sell you the problem so they can sell you the solution. They sell you the reason why your video is getting 200 views is because you're not doing this 2-second hack. That's not actually true. But if you are at 200 views, you might go, oh my gosh, I need that. And now you're buying shit you don't need because you don't understand what we're doing. So I will break down everything for you from algorithms to automation to posting online to who. I've been answering 3 questions for 10 years. What do I post? What do I say? And that's pretty much 2, I guess. What do I post? What do I post? What do I say? And where do I start? Those are the 3 questions that most people ask. So I'm going to stop talking because I do love to hear the sound of my own voice. So you guys ask me anything at all. Anything at all.
Shauna, I know that you had posted some questions inside the community. Did you get those answered?
Sorry, I couldn't figure out how to unmute. So I had one yesterday. I was going through the customer
Attraction code.
So when we're posting, so I'm just on day 1. So when we're posting, are we posting to bring people into the community rather than focusing on the businesses that we have?
Good question. So let's take a beat for a second. What business or businesses do you have that you're promoting?
Melaleuca and Ignite.
Okay, and what problem do you want either one to solve? What's your number one, like, Jen, I need $500 yesterday. Like, what's the number one where you're like, I'll get to that problem when I first solve this one? What's the immediate pinch? Fuck, this sucks.
And I think it would be just that is having, for me,
Yeah.
an extra $1,000 a month.
Okay. And you joined Melaleuca and you're in Ignite.
Yeah.
I am going to suggest, well, okay, what did you see in Melaleuca that you liked? And what did you see in Ignite that you liked?
So in Melaleuca, I love the products.
Okay.
Um, I'm not great with compensation plans, but I love the products from Melaleuca, and that's what keeps me shopping with them every month.
Okay.
With Ignite, I'm excited for the product, but when I look at the whole business, and now I've been doing network marketing for 10 plus years myself and
Okay.
jumping from business to business, but the fact that everything is given to us is huge.
Yeah.
To me, that's the number one reason to be with that company is because for so many, go and do this, go and do this, go and do this. And it's so confusing, whereas yet there is so much offered throughout the business with Ignite that that really attracted me once I learned that about it.
I'm just taking notes 1 second.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say that for so many years, you were told what to do before your upline or anybody knew actually where you were in the process so you could take the next logical step forward.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So I'm gonna say lead with Ignite for now.
Okay.
And then we're gonna address Melaleuca and we're gonna address Freedom Builders too. But if you're excited about Ignite, and I'm the same. I'm a failed network marketer. I've done a bunch, and comparatively speaking, did I have success? Yes. Did I have what I wanted and what I needed? No, never, ever. And as soon as I got there, something changed. The comp plan changed, the products changed. Like I had to start from scratch, right? Here's what I'm going to say based on what I know, guys. Even if you're in Ignite, just pretend like it could be gone in 2 years and ride the fucking wave now. And if it's not gone in 2 years, great. But for me, I'm riding this wave and then I'm going to stack cash and I'm going to buy more businesses because I anticipate things not being here after 5 years. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I make decisions based on number one, I want this to be here for 5 years. And number two, if it's not, I'll take it to 1 million and dip because I also have Melaleuca. I also have Freedom Builder. I also have Legacy. So I'm going to say ride the wave right now. Number one, it's a product that's trending in the marketplace and there's not a neighbor not talking about GLP, and we all know someone who's on it and someone who is hurting from it. So what we want to do is we want to share their story. Never, ever, ever, and this is how I got my first viral account shut down, is because I got arrogant. I started acting like I knew better than the freaking powers that be, and I got my stuff taken down. So you guys all have my permission. Jen, you're being arrogant. I can be a know-it-all. I know a lot, but I don't mean to be. I just get really passionate. So you always want to come from, I know based on my experience. I know based on my background. I know based on my own judgment. Not you should do this. Not, hey, stop scrolling and watch this. No one wants to be talked at or told what to do. So when we post, we want to take a step back and say, am I telling someone what to do? Or am I sharing my process and inviting them to proceed? Okay. So for you, I would definitely lead with Ignite. Do you have a health story that you want to unfold? I don't want to say goals and targets. Some people are like, no, I never hit my goals and targets. Like, so like, Is there something that we are going to track with either the drops or the powder so that you are literally just, it's like a diary. It's like a public diary. Day 1 of my drops, and here I got this, day 2. But you're not saying I have more energy. You're demonstrating by story. Example, last night I went to bed at 10 o'clock. I was wide awake, ready to roll at 5:30. That's unheard of for me. I'd like to be in
Right.
bed by 7 and I want to sleep. Now I can't because I'm a mom dragging her ass all day long. And now all of a sudden, last 5 days, I'm like, and it's weird. I don't actually feel any different, but I'm experiencing being fully awake and fully present. And like my mind is turned on rather than, oh my God, I can't wait to get through dinner so I can get into bed. Because sometimes at the end of the day, that's where I'm at.
Right.
My person, which may not be anyone on here, but my person that has 3 kids, she might be a single mom, she might be homeschooling and public schooling, she might be running 47 errands a day. That girl is like, I need those drops too. I'm not talking to everybody else, just the girl that's like, her story sounds like my story.
Right.
So on social media, we actually don't want any ideas. We need to calm those down. That's calm the ideas down. Because rich people copy rich people. But in school, it's called cheating
Mm-hmm.
because they want us to work. It's not. And I'm very transparent. How I go viral is because I did what another chick did. How I made 12 grand in 3 weeks is because I did what Haley did. How I make 11 grand is because I do what Michelle tells me to do. I'm not creative. I'm really good at like, number one, I take like, oh, that person has a lot. I'm a high energy. I'm fully aware that I have high energy. So I look for creators that have high energy. We talk loud in the camera. We are like this. It's my personality, so it's okay for me. And then those personalities resonate. They give me permission to be even bigger and be even bolder and be even more confident. And I just literally say what they say. I memorize their script and I just take out their story. They have 2 kids and their husband's a farmer, and I insert my story. I have 3 kids and right now I'm separated or I'm single, whatever I choose to say online. But the framework is the same framework. It's 10% on our story and it's 90% on wouldn't you like to, and then you have to use real specific sentences that paint a picture for her. Wouldn't you like to?
Okay.
Because we see in picture. If I say Golden Gate Bridge, you see Golden Gate Bridge. If I say pink elephant, you say pink elephant. If I say financial freedom, your brain goes, whoop, the fuck's that?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what it is. It sounds good. What is it? Right? So we use regular sentences that another mom can go, man, I want to go to DSW and buy my kids some brand new Converse on the first day of school without checking my bank account. Not all moms can do that. That's my mom. I couldn't always do that. So we don't want to use these big grandiose financial freedom. You know, we literally are just like, man, I went to DSW, bought my kids some Converse. I ordered some t-shirts off of Amazon. Like it was about a $300 a day. And back in the day, I'd have to borrow the money from my mom, or I'd have to get a payday loan, or I'd have to, and what you're doing is you're telling the story that someone else is going through now. So then she's thinking, wait, if Jen used to borrow money from her mom as an adult, if Jen used to get payday loans, and now she's able to pay for sneakers, and she's talking about an extra $300, what is she doing, and can she help me? Now, the way I answer if I can help her is I talk about Amy on Facebook. I talk about Kristen on Facebook. I'll talk about you on Facebook. Because then people that are watching Jen, it's not the Jennifer Show starring Jen. It's Jennifer working with other people. Then they're like, oh, I wonder if she'll work with, I'm answering it subconsciously by demonstrating I work with other people. So I would lead with Ignite. I'd get clear on what you want to get out of it for yourself. And if it's just the network marketing system, I'd be brave enough to say that. I've done network marketing for 10 years. And then I call myself a failure. Now, will people on my team that I led call me a failure? No, of course not. They saw me make $5,000, $7,000 awards, the whole thing. They're going to be like, you're an idiot. But if I say I'm a failure, who am I going to relate to? The masses.
That's right.
The masses. So I'm riding the same wave. I think I like that it's a time for network marketers to get excited again. I think our team does a really good job at making it simple. Everything is in one link, a link tree.
Yeah, that's just amazing in itself.
Right. So then what you want to do is you want to get clear on so if it's $1,000 that you want, where is the money physically going? Paint that picture for your video.
Okay.
And then be clear about the pain it's solving, the struggle. Be bold enough and brave enough to say, I don't want to put words in your mouth. As an example, I was on the phone with someone yesterday and he said, Jen, I have a career. He has a career and his company took his company car away. So he found himself needing to buy a new car. And now he's got an extra $300 car payment that he didn't want. He's like, I just want $300 to cover this car payment. I'm like, then on social media, that's what you say. You say the truth. We say the truth. People trust the truth. They trust the process.
Right.
And then when you're like, my story has never changed for 10 years. I'm a mom. I wanted $500 to cover a truck payment. This person popped up on my Facebook. It's always the same. The only thing that changes is the person and the vehicle. The first person was Kevin and I did real estate investing. The second person was, I don't even know her name, but I did Exodus. The third person was another person and I did this. The fourth person was another person and I did this. My vehicles have all changed, but my story never has. So people have seen the trips, they've seen the awards, they've seen the stages. Like you're talking 10 years documented on Facebook. Since my Facebook was open in 2013, but I started building, 17. This one is 2017. So my journey is documented. That's why there's trust and credibility because you can go back and go, yep, her story checks out. She's done it. So you don't want to compare where you're at to 3 days from now. You're in it.
So when I first started posting again, before I connected with the community, I was focusing on not living on one income anymore. So not living on one income, every year we have 2 months where my husband makes less money and we really struggle. So how can I simplify that? I think that's where I kind of get lost, right? Like I want $1,000 a month so that my kids can do the things that they enjoy. And that's one of the biggest things right now because one income just isn't enough for that.
So what you're saying to me on a private Zoom is what you say in the video.
Okay.
I sometimes there's this idea that we can say things wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't because what you want, she's looking for. If you ever believe in the law of attraction, the law of karma, the law of what you reap, you sow. Is your husband a school teacher?
No, he's a logging truck driver.
Oh, okay. So I would say my husband's a logging truck driver. 2 months out of the year, we financially dip. It's getting harder and harder. The older my kids get, the more expensive their stuff is. And then what do they want to do? Don't say what my kids enjoy because Jennifer doesn't know what Shauna's kids enjoy. But if you say, my son Brian likes basketball and my daughter Jessica likes roller skating, now you're painting me a picture. I'm like,
right.
Oh, she's being on. See, have you ever heard the devil's in the details?
No.
So the more details you give in your video, the more people trust your honesty. Because you can't lie about details.
Right.
But when you're like, when you look like everyone else and you're a generic vanilla bean, make financial freedom, $500 a month, faceless, comment below. What makes you different than the next vanilla bean? Nothing. Nothing.
Right.
What makes you different is your story. My story is different than Amy's story. So you have to be
Okay.
you have to be confident enough to share your struggle publicly because we want to pretty it up.
Right.
What if you could make $1,000 a month? The person's asking, did you make it yet? Because I haven't seen you start. I didn't see you. You didn't tell me you started anything. I haven't seen a journey. Like you're going from the book, the cover of the book to chapter 4, and your audience is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where's the starting point? They didn't ever see you start, so they don't believe you.
Right.
And then the other thing is, if you're a switcher, if you're a company switcher, you'll never attract a customer because they're like, I can't trust you enough to stay there. I can't trust you enough to customer service me if I want to buy something. You're going to dip. I'm still customers in businesses I don't build anymore because I don't dip, but I might leave.
And I feel like that's hinders a little bit. Like I really need to build my Facebook up because it's been the same followers for all these years. And, you know, like I'd get comfortable, I'd be doing well in a company, and then something would happen, and I'm no longer doing that.
Yeah.
And then it was something else. And so I do feel like that trust is gone, especially with the people that I know. And so I have to get past those people
No.
and build with.
Yes
No.
and no. Do you know the number one to gain trust and confidence is keeping your promises to yourself? If you're starting this and you're telling people you're going to build the biggest business that you've ever seen, and that could be 2,000 a month, 5,000 a month, whatever, people are going to watch you and eventually they're going to trust you because they see you doing it in a month from now. They see you're not doing it when you feel great. Anyone can make
Right.
it when they feel great. But something has to get you out of bed and do the post when you don't want to, when you don't feel like it. That pull, that extra $1,000, right? Some of us are really good at, like I'm a really good creator, conscious creator. So that means I make the plan before I can afford the plan.
Right.
The worst thing I can do is cancel, right? My daughter needs braces. Okay, how much money is that? Okay, she's got her appointment. We know how much the down payment is. Now we're gonna go make it. But she's got the appointment. She's got like she's ready to go. I couldn't afford it when I did it, but I know I don't wait for the money to come. I force myself to go earn the money. So if you've ever had a wedding planned, most people don't start planning until they decide on the date. Once they decide on the date, we have to move. We have to move. We decided on a date and we told people. It forces a move. So you have to decide, I want $1,000 by, like, if you've done network marketing and you're in, I mean, we have $1,000 guarantee right now in Melaleuca. So if you're like, I know I can go get 8 people in the next 15 days, go fucking get them. Get Director 1, get your $1,000, stay there, and then build Ignite next month. I build Melaleuca 1 week every single month. It's the last month of the last week of the month. My upline hates my guts because she doesn't hate my guts. She's my best friend. But she hates me because I cause her to panic every single month because I'm like, all right, I'm going to go get my 4. I only get 4 people a month because of where I'm at. I've got 20 or 30 people that are getting their own 4. So we all just get 4. But in the beginning, when I got started, I put my head down for 4 days and I got my 10. And then I was like, see you later. I'll see you in 3 weeks. And then I did it again, and then I did it again. And then now I'm at a position where I just get 4 people every month. 4 people. Sometimes I get 8, sometimes I get 6. But it's not, we call it 4 is the floor. We just get 4 customers every month, and it builds on top of itself.
Right.
It'll always be there. It's been there for 40 years. So that one's passive. I would pick one and go all in and get that $1,000.
Right.
My last piece to you, and if it, Brandy and Harvey and April, if you guys want to be on with us, this is for everybody to ask questions and be present with us and get your questions answered. So until someone has a question, Shauna gets Shauna gets. So the other question is, if you want to build Freedom Builders, of course we want you to build Freedom Builders, because number one, you'll have a call with Amy and I so that you understand that process. Okay, you're going to say the same thing I say in the video. You shouldn't have to pay a dime before you understand how to make money online. Come into our community. We have 6 courses. You're going to use the language we. You're taking ownership. Me and Jen's my business partner. Amy's my business partner. We have 6 courses that are back there. Nothing to charge you. When you come in, so if you're doing a Facebook or a TikTok and you want people to come into the community, which I recommend, even if they're like, oh, I can't afford Melaleuca or Ignite, I would say, no problem, come into our free community. Get all the help that you need, and then when you're ready, then they're in your small house. You have a little more control. So,
Right.
but what you'll do is you will invite them, because it's a public link. I'm working on maybe creating an affiliate program. I'm not sure I want to get into that. It's messy and it's work, and I don't like to do that kind of stuff, but I do want to create something that'll help you guys. So I'm thinking on that. But until then, it's the same link that I use is the same link that you use. So if you're going to do it, you want to invite them through the DM, so it's not a public. As you're going to say, the second question says, who invited you? Make sure you say Shauna.
Whatever.
Because if they fill out Shauna, we know it's your lead. And then we, like,
Right.
Amy and I are the admins of the group, and Kristen, then we can go, Shauna, here's, Rebecca just came in. And then you'll work with us closely to know, what do you do with Rebecca once she's in? Because what you don't do is throw her in a party and walk away and ghost Rebecca, because she feels all alone.
Right.
We want to make sure that she's following the right steps, getting nurtured, everyone wants to feel seen and feel heard. And then when you're doing that, now you have the opportunity to invite her to Ignite and to invite her to Melaleuca, because number one, we all can afford both. Melaleuca's a freaking $1, okay? Like,
Mhm.
give me a break. We're all spending the money. And Ignite, that's a little product specific, right? If someone wants an all natural, healthy energy or weight loss supplement, great. But if they're like, not into that yet, which I wasn't into it for a really long time, so no judgment, great. Don't build Ignite, build Melaleuca.
Right.
You have a little more control. Lead with one and have the other one as the backup. If you're going to lead with Ignite and they can't afford it, say, you're going to say, if money's the only thing holding you back, would you say yes today? And they're going to say yes. And you're going to say, would it be okay if I invited you to our free community so you can learn how to start? And they're going to say yes. And then you say, great, here's the link. Make sure you put Shauna in the question. And then we show them how to make money before they ever make money.
Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
It is easier than it sounds, right?
Whenever you post, take a second to look at it and say, am I talking about myself, or am I talking to myself a year ago? I give her a name. Her name is Jessica. It's easier for my brain. Jessica is me 10 years ago. She has money to start. She's not broke. She's time broke. She has money in the bank. She's got no time. She might have kids or new kids or young kids, right?
Right.
But she's in her 40s. She's like, damn it, I didn't invest in my 20s. I should probably start doing it now. I've got college coming up. I've got cars coming up. I've got weddings coming up. None of it's here, but I want to be prepared for the future. So she's just making more financial decisions better in her 40s than she did in her 20s when she spent it all. So
Right.
when I post, I'm always like, would this attract Jessica? Because that's Jessica. And you all are Jessicas in some form or fashion, or you're relating to Amy, right? Kristen's got a brand new baby. So Kristen relates to when I had Austin, I walked away from everything. I nursed and did nothing. And then when I came back, I sold the shit out of weight loss. It was another company. Now I got to do it again because COVID happened. But anyhow.
Right.
right?
And I actually was at the point where 2 years ago I walked away from everything because I was just so tired of the whole MLM atmosphere that I just said, like, I can't do it anymore.
So you need to say that online. Don't worry about who you're gonna hurt. Don't worry about who you're gonna offend. That's not even your business if someone chooses to be hurt or offended.
Yeah,
And I say that with love because for a really long time I was afraid, oh, I can't say that because my upline's gonna think I'm talking about them. That's not my responsibility, actually.
right.
Right? I didn't walk away from companies. I walked away from, well, I did walk away from companies, but at the end of the day, we're walking away from people, we're walking away from leadership, we're walking away from products that no longer serve. Like, it
Hmm.
doesn't have to be a personal decision, it can be about business. So you don't want to attack the industry as a whole, especially if it worked for you. But you definitely want to give people who do like network marketing, but just didn't ever see proper duplication, which was me, right?
Yes,
I never got duplication because I wasn't duplicatable. I came with, I came with skills. I was running retail stores, multi-million dollar stores. I'm not afraid to talk to a stranger. And most people on social media are if they see like legit strangers or scammers. Oh my God, everyone's a scammer. Like, no, there are people feeding their kids are doing some dumb shit, but can we not call everything a scam, please?
I know, right?
If you think everything's a scam, you'll never make any money and you'll definitely never
It's,
sell anybody.
yeah, it's true.
All right, what else can I answer for you guys? Wendy can't find us. Amy, can you give Wendy Kinkle the link by chance? Do you have her kind of quickly? If you send it to school, I'll let her know. Amy is sending it to you in the school period. The link is in the calendar. She might be clicking on something else. All right, Brandy, I did see your comment. I think you said you're at work or you're clean. Yeah, you're at work cleaning. Yeah, I'm happy to answer. You guys can type them out. If I say, where are you stuck? What do you need help with?
I got my product today.
Dude, you did the drink or the drops?
I got the drink.
Nice. I got mine last night. I didn't know I ordered 3 bags.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I'll give these away at the transmission shop. That's exciting. All right.
I did send that link to Wendy in the
Okay, thank you.
thing. So
I might pick on you and or Kristen because you guys ask me questions every single day too. So give them permission to ask me questions by thinking about what they might, be out wanting to ask. Or I don't know, Harvey, I see you on here too. What, this isn't meant to be a training. It's really truly meant to get you guys moving forward and feeling confident in what you're doing.
you guys, I ask Jen questions every day. Like she is probably sick and tired of waking up to messages from me because I do it all day long. But initially, when I first started with her, because I was in MLM and I was doing it all wrong, obviously, but I would screenshot conversations to her and be like, what do I say? I don't know what to say. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And she would tell me exactly what to say. And then I'd just send it right back to them. And then they would respond. And I'm like, all right, what do I do now? And we would have these ongoing conversations and now I've learned, I still get stuck and I go to Jen and I screenshot it. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So I've been doing this for 5 years, and you guys, you would never get someone offer you this kind of one-on-one like Jen does. She truly wants to see people succeed. And like, I think one morning I texted her and I'm like, I could just cry right now. I don't even know what it was about, but I'm like, I am just going to cry right now. And that was the end of the conversation because I was just over, like, I hadn't even paid her. I hadn't invested a dime in anything. And I'm like, my conversations were exploding.
Yeah. And I do have a very expensive program because my time is no longer for free or cheap anymore. So um, take advantage of this time if you feel a certain way. It's helpful to number one, say it out loud. Sometimes when you say things out loud, you see it yourself. You're like, oh, wait, I just actually untangled that because I talked it through. I'm 10 years 11 years, 12 years into this. I say 10 because for the first 2 years, I was more of a fly on the wall practicing. Um, and this morning, I asked my upline Mick, I said, hey, what exactly are you sending in your DMs? I know what to send in DMs. I wanted to know what Mick is sending because Mick makes a lot more money than I do. And our team is starting to duplicate his videos. So I still ask questions. That's the name of the game is not being the expert and not being the smartest person. That's what's going to get you in trouble because no one wants to feel like you're making them feel like they're less than you. They're not as smart as you. They don't know what you know. And a lot of people, the ones that are making money on the ones that are not making money on social media are the ones talking at everyone and talking to no one. What makes you different is your story, your personal struggles, how you overcame it, and then what you're going to do is give credit. In MLM, we call giving edification. I had to be taught this. Well, I had to be shown this, and it was very uncomfortable for me at first. But in my last MLM, my mentor called me and he's like, hey, will you introduce me tonight on the presentation? And I was like, no. But of course I say, yeah, because when your upline gives you a job, you do it. And I said, yeah, send me your, he was a very arrogant builder. So he already had his little bio of, I'm a 7-figure diamond star, triple blue frog, like all the things. So all I had to do was read his stuff. But I read it in a story. This is my friend Austin. Austin's a documented 7-figure earner. He's a father of 2 children. I didn't read it like the bullet points. I read it to say, you shouldn't be listening to me. You should be listening to Austin. In Melaleuca, you should be listening to Trish Verzera, not Jennifer. In Legacy, you should be listening to Michelle. In Ignite, you should be listening to Mick. Don't listen to me. I can only get you so far. I'm a documented 6-figure earner, but I'm just trying to be a mom of 3 and not go get a job. Like, that's my basic. If I don't have to go get a job, I'm good. Do I want more money, bigger money? Yeah. But there are some months if I told people how much money I'd make, I would be unrelatable to them. So I don't anymore. I don't really lead with income claims anymore either, for the same reason. They're there, but I used to do them like every day you knew how much money I was making. I don't do that anymore.
I have another question.
Ask away.
So when it comes to like networking in groups, so I haven't been consistent with that. And I think it's kind of a bit of a fear for me, so I want to push past that. So one of the things, so like asking questions, is that like asking a question, is it more something like somebody would ask me if they were interested in what I'm doing, or like I'm in different groups. I had one homeschool group that I could get nowhere with. It didn't matter what question I asked, they deleted it. So I think I'm just more lost on what I should be asking, how often I should be posting, and how to get them from the group. Are we just no? I mean, I connected with Amy actually through a question I asked in a group. That that one went like crazy, but that's the only one that did, and everything else has never gone anywhere.
I will say this because she's probably my most successful student, this girl right here, because she takes these questions and these posts serious as shit. And she won't even promote herself anymore. I'll see it and I'm like, in fact, I didn't even see your last one. Clint Humphreys saw it and was like, oh my God, look at me. And I'm like, why isn't she celebrating? Because we want to celebrate these wins because it's a simple question, but you're fishing in a lake. So let me back up. If you're gonna lead with Ignite, well, let's decide. Let's decide together so that Amy and I know how to support you best. 15 days. You've got Ignite, which is 50%. So I don't know, Amy can do the math on that, how many customers you need, or you have Melaleuca, 8 customers is a guaranteed $1,000. And actually, I'm gonna I say selfishly, I'm gonna say let's focus on Melaleuca for the next 15 days because we don't do the $1,000 promotion every month. And it's
Okay.
less customers, it's 8 customers for it. So I would lead with Melaleuca. Okay, so if you're doing Melaleuca, then you want to attract both builders and customers, right? So for customers, I would really go through, if you have any kind of warm market, just to practice. And you're going to say, hey, I found this great company that is gonna help me and my husband make an extra $1,000 a month so that we can put our kids into baseball. Paint them the story.
So my warm market, I've kind of already gone in with Ignite.
Okay, no, that's okay. That's okay.
So
We'll start with cold then.
not all of them, but like I was doing digital marketing, and so people I had talked to through for that, I went and messaged them about Ignite.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think I'm kind of torn on which one to go with.
Okay. Amy, do you know you're calling me right now? Oh. Do you mean to be calling me right now? Hold on. Okay. I don't know if I should answer this call. Do I answer this call? I'm gonna mute it. Okay. That was funny, but unrelatable, but time sensitive. We have another call in 15 minutes. Okay, so let's do Ignite. If you're already busting out Ignite and you're already getting comfortable, then don't switch lanes. Let's do Ignite. Okay.
Okay.
So for Ignite, what I would say, and Amy, poke me in an hour. Amy and I will give you some really specific questions that, number one, we've already used, so we know that there's success in them. And number two, don't try in 3 groups, try in 20. Because it's going to take some time to find the right group. And you do not want to you want to ask a question one day, give a tip one day. There's a book called Jab, 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 Hook. Jab, 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 hook. Give, ask for the sale. Give, ask for the sale. So with questions though, this is twofold. Okay, so this is official training right here. If I were you, I'd pen and paper and train this. Your Facebook profile is your billboard. This one tells the story of success. Your story, Amy's story, my story. This one is where you will post the answer. I put that in quotes because I'll give you an example. Then in a group, you're going to ask a question because you'll attract someone who's curious and who will go to Shauna's page and will go, oh my gosh, she's asking over here, who do I know that is, who's been on GLP-1 and not had success? I don't know. Well, I got to go do some market research on the questions. And then on your Facebook, you are actually sharing a story or a testimonial or the drink. Right now, today everyone's supposed to do a pink drink post. And I always go, by the way, if you're inside the link tree, Mick says, follow this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. For the love of God, do not overthink this. If you don't know if you like, what's her name, Michelle in the chat, right? You like Michelle's post, copy and paste it into Chat GPT and say this like me. So that it's not word for word, but it's still the same concept and it's you and your pink drink. Do not, don't think, do, okay? So I would lead with Ignite. There's a bonus right now. I think it's always 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. Did you watch that video?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So your Facebook wall is the answer, and the questions go into the group. And the questions feed your post. Because the curious girl who knows how to do this correctly, she's not pitching you. She's going to your Facebook. She's going to follow you. She's going to like your post. It's no different than TikTok. She's going to work from the bottom up. She's going to push your buttons and leave a meaningful comment and do all the things, right? So the question, the answer, the question, the answer. And we'll give you some questions. And gosh, I could probably, Amy, one of us, if we go into some of your groups and just type your name in the search engine, your top 5 questions we could put in as an example. These are the questions that work. And don't think like, oh, Amy did it. Because for every 50 comments that Amy got, 2 people, 3 maybe she actually talked to. That's 47 people that didn't talk to Amy. There's no such thing as market saturation. There is such thing as a person who can't make a decision. Our job is to make the decision for her. Our job's to take the decision away. Are you ready to get started today? I don't have the money. Okay, well, let me ask you something. If money was the only thing keeping you away, keeping you from getting started today, could we plan together to get the money? Let's get clear on how much we need. We need $89 if you want the drops. Call it 97. Do you want to sell something? No. Okay. Do you want to, what day do you get paid? Okay, you'll have all of it, you'll have some of it. How much will you have? Okay, on Wednesday, you'll have $47. Okay, when's your next payday? The 13th? Okay, so we put $47 aside. Then on the 13th, you have the next $47. Then we can get started on the 15th. Do you see how I broke this down to I took every decision away from her. And I'm not going to wait till the 13th to call her. I'm going to check in. I'm going to check in every 3 days. I'm going to love on her post for being a human that's posting on social media. But I'm going to take every decision away from her so I can put her back in the game. You ready? Okay, let's get you started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to help you get 2 people. Do you want to get both products? We can put a kid under your link, right? I am going to give her every decision. I'm going to give her every answer so she doesn't have to decide anything. And you don't have to do that today. You have to do it if you just started, you've made the decision to start. Go tell people you started, because that gives them the decision, that gives them the permission to start.
Right.
That's enough. Starting is enough. I had 16 customers before this even came to my door. I have 36 now because I gave them permission to start.
Oh, come on, Ashley.
So stay close, Amy, with Ignite. If you need a support chat, Amy can put us in a 3-way support chat on Facebook if you're building on Facebook. And then Reels. Reels go further than posts.
Yeah.
People trust videos. They trust your word more than they trust what they're reading, unless they can see it, like your pink drink picture. Do both. Do both. But if you can talk on a camera, you're going to get a lot further. Because number one,
I know.
Paint it with
I
your...
tried to go faceless. I couldn't do it.
I have faceless too. And honestly, I haven't even logged in for like 2 weeks because I love my face. I
just found it easier to share content when it was me.
Yeah. It's easy.
And
you're not hiding.
Yeah. And knowing that I don't have to look perfect, and because I I've gone through some really big health challenges this last little while, and um, so, and I want to do Ignite because I'm not signed up with you guys from Melaleuca, so
Oh,
I really prefer to support, like, I want you to support me with something where I'm
that makes
with
sense.
you,
Yeah, I didn't,
right?
perfect. Okay, thank you for telling
Um,
me that. I didn't know that.
and I know that I've been with Melaleuca for 2.5 years now. Um, and I know that learning through Ignite will teach me how
Yes, ma'am.
to work with Melaleuca too, right? So yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited for the GLP-1 because I don't want to use the shots. And I had a big, huge weight gain when I injured myself. So I'm super excited for them. And like I said, I'm super excited for the business. The business model alone is like huge. So yeah, so I will start getting
Right. There's
right, Amy.
and
Yeah.
whatever your health story is, when you're ready, tell it out loud because you're number one, you can prevent someone from having that story. And number two, someone that's alongside the journey that you've never met before is you guys can play off of each other. Well, this is what I'm doing and this is what I'm doing and how, right? Like your collaboration is important.
Yes.
So I would share that. There's a lot of very interesting diagnosis inside of our GLP-1 community that I'm like, oh my gosh, like you just think energy and weight loss, but nope. No, 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 no. There is a lot of very serious health conditions that this product is helping with. And that's
The
way,
fact that the fact that it helps with iron absorption was huge for me because my iron tanked in the last year, and so even that was like I saw that and I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's amazing, so we've got something good there.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate all your help today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I came on with not expecting to ask any questions, so I'm glad Amy asked me to share what I had shared.
Yeah, good. I am too. I am too. Okay, Harvey, Randy, anything from you? Alrighty. Anything else, Amy? Okay. All right, guys. Until next time. See you later.